Meters, distance and displacement of some object in space. Kilograms, how much stuff there is. Seconds, time passed when analysing an event that doesn't happen spontaneously. Meters per second, a way to quantify rate of movement across time. Newtons, how much something's trying to influence something else's momentum. Sec-newtons, something's momentum, basically its mass times its velocity at a given time. Pascals, like newtons but for 2D area because the force isn't at a single point. Radians, used to represent angles because degrees was never accurate enough for mathematicians. Celsius, the normal way to express temperature. Water freezes at 0 and boils at 100. Kelvin, just Celsius, but 0 starts where atoms aren't moving. A weird way to represent temperature where 100 is meant to be body temperature, but even fails at that. Joules, used to represent something's ability to do work, like do something. Coulombs, represents charge of something electrically, it's just value. Volts, this is an analogy for how much electrical pressure that is bearing down a coil, like how much the electrons want to flow through that wire to the other end. Amps, how much current there is. Ohms, how much resistance there is. Watts, how many joules of energy are being used over time. Hertz, in oscillations or regularly repeating action in physics, how many times it repeats a certain time frame, usually a second. Period, how long it takes to get one oscillation done, for lack of a better explanation. Wavelength, how long the wave is, I guess. Moles, how many atoms there are in a chemical sample. Grams, the chemist's way of measuring how much stuff there is. Litres, how much stuff there is, but like in terms of how much room it takes up, like considering density. Moles per litre, how much of a litre of some solution is actually made up of what matters inside it and not water or something that's diluting it. Grams per litre, again, how much of a litre is some solution actually made up of what matters, but not water, using mass instead of moles. Okay, let's also have a look at some SI prefixes, because that was pretty quick, because, you know, there's like 3 basic ones and then no one really cares about anything else. Atto, 10 to the negative 18. Femto, 10 to the negative 15. Pico, 10 to the negative 12. Nano, 10 to the negative 9. Micro, 10 to the negative 6. Milli, 10 to the negative 3. Centi, 10 to the negative 2. Deci, 10 to the negative 1. Deca, 10 to the 1. Hector, 10 to the 2. Kilo, 10 to the 3. Mega, 10 to the 6. Giga, 10 to the 9. Tera, 10 to the 12. Peta, 10 to the 15. And Exa, 10 to the 18.